for me. So, my name's Jacob Kohn, and I grew up obese with Asperger's syndrome and Jewish. So, school was a lot of fun for me. I had a nickname in school. It was Fadge, which didn't stand for Fashionable Athletic Jacob. It stood for Fat Autistic Jew. Which, like all great nicknames, only worked because it was just so accurate. I think I'm going to get fat again. I think I've decided that I'm going to get fat again. Because life's just a lot better when you're fat. Like, I wake up early to train 5 days a week and I look like this. This. Like, you can't do press-ups and stop being ugly, that's what I've realised. Load of bullshit. And like, the thing is as well, I stopped too early. Like, I was never fat enough that it was out of order to take the piss out of it. I was just fat enough that it was consistently funny to say it all the time, every day. If I'd gone the extra mile, I could have got a little scooter, Channel 5 documentary, you know? Never do anything standing up that you can do sitting down. That's a little bit of advice from me. I think I got into weed just for the munchies, you know? I said, oh, what, it makes food better. I was such a fat pothead, I would have called myself the 17 stoner. But having autism, yeah, that's great. As you can tell, I'm not making eye contact with anyone. When you tell someone you're autistic, you get one of three reactions. One of them is like, oh wow, I could never tell. And I say, you will, just give it a go. Second one is the one that I don't like, which is where people go, yeah. I always sort of knew, yeah. Which is fair enough. But the last one really pisses me off. It's like, I tell someone I'm autistic, and they decide to just start railing off this sort of mental maths quiz at me. Like I'm fucking Rain Man or something. Like, I'm not Mark Zuckerberg. Just because I'm high functioning doesn't mean I want to talk to you about Pythagoras theorem. Like, I can barely register a genuine smile. How am I going to fucking talk to you? String theory. I may have the social tact of Steve Jobs, but that is where the similarities end. Now, but being a Jew, that's a lot of fun, I'll tell you that much. Great bagels, offbeat hymns, funny history lessons. My favourite thing about being Jewish, though, has got to be the fact that you get all the white privilege with none of the guilt, you know? No, honestly, you'd be surprised what you can get away with when you've got a Holocaust to fall back on, you know? Don't even get me started on the Crusades. I'm still waiting for my invite though, you know, to the table. You know, the upper table of Jews that control the media. It exists, trust me, I get the newsletter. I've had my formal invitation, you know. I can't wait to see it though. I imagine it looks like a bunch of old men that look vaguely like my dad arguing about VFM. VFM, of course, is a common Jewish term. It means value for money. It means a lot to my people, trust me. Have we got any potheads in the audience? No, you all have lives. That's what's happening there. I'm a fucking degenerate pothead, I can't lie. I'll literally sit there and smoke away my life. It is terrible, like, I'm not a drug addict, I just get high all the time and can't enjoy anything without it. I wake up sweating every day and I swear at my mum a lot, but I'm not a drug addict, you know? I'm trying to slow down, I forgot the rest of that joke. I'm going to finish on this one. Does anybody like movies? Do you like breathing and water? Of course I love movies. I love all the movies. I like the sad movies about families that are destroyed by terrible car accidents, you know. I love the fucking shit Marvel movies that are terrible, but they just keep coming out and you keep paying for them. But I really love those movies from back in the day. You know, you get Bill Murray, you got John Belushi, you got a frat house full of lads all high-fiving about getting girls hammered. Those movies, they don't really hold up now, but I like them. But there's something that happens in those movies that I've just never really fully understood, and it's the old hole in the popcorn trick. Do the guys in the audience know what I'm talking about? The hole in the popcorn trick. You see it in a movie, and you just decide, oh yeah, I'm going to cut a hole at the bottom of the popcorn. I'm just going to. Whose fucking idea was that? Like, has that ever worked on anyone? Like, you're watching a film, your girlfriend's like, oh yeah, I'd love some popcorn, thanks. She grabs your now sweet and salty penis and says, yeah, fuck Finding Nemo, let's get out of here. Another classic, of course, is the blowjob behind the wheel. Not bragging, but I've actually done that one. I'm definitely not bragging, actually, we crashed. Which I should have seen coming because she was driving and I don't have a license. Alright, thank you, I'm going to finish.